Hello everyone, welcome to measures of dispersion and skewness. Today I'll be discussing about the measures of skewness. Measures of dispersion and measures of skewness are all about how the data is spread. Measures of dispersion tells us about the variation of the data set. Skewness is a redefined measure of dispersion which tells us about the direction of the variation of data set. A perfectly symmetrical or normal or bell-shaped distribution having a zero skewness. If you can see the middle graph, you see all the mean, median and mode, they all lie in the same point. This is a symmetrical distribution. It is a bell-shaped curve or the normal distribution. And here the skewness is zero. Whereas in this first diagram, if we see mean is less than median and less than mode. Mode, mode means the highest frequency. So definitely this is the point where is the mode, maximum number of frequency. Median is which divide the data into two equal parts. So median will be almost in the middle value of the entire data set and mean is given the average. So for this type of distribution, mean is less than median, less than mode. It is called a negative skewness. Whereas see the right side diagram, here again the peak is the highest point where the mode is, which is the maximum frequency. Median again is the middle point and mean is the average. So therefore in this kind of situation, you can see mean is greater than median and is greater than mode. So mode is less than median, less than mean. This type of distribution is called a positive skewness because it is like a positive direction. So in a single word, skewness means lack of symmetry or lack of balance, or the center of gravity is shifted towards left or right, or it is unequal spread of the entire data set. Garrett has defined a distribution is said to be skewed when the mean and median fall at different points in the distribution and the balance or the center of gravity is shifted to one side or the other, to the left or to the right. This is a diagram what I have given. This box is actually a histogram where each class interval, how much is the frequency. So in the x-axis is the class interval and in the y-axis, all the frequencies are given. Suppose the class interval from 10 to 20, the frequency is around 8. Similarly, 20 to 30, the frequency is around 18. Like that, the entire frequency distribution is given. And if we add all the midpoint and join to the axis, we'll get the frequency polygon, which I have discussed in my video in unit 1. So for this graph, you can see this is a kind of, there is a skewness towards the positive side. So it's a positive skewness. According to Croxton and Cowden, when a series is not symmetrical, it is said to be asymmetrical or skewed. Basically, skewness is said to be present if the value of mean, median and mode are different. Or when you plot in a data set, the entire data set on a graph, the frequency distribution do not form a bell-shaped curve, or the sum of the positive deviation from the median is not equal to the sum of the negative deviation from the median. I mean, when the median is not exactly telling you the middle position, and when quartile Q1 and Q3 are not equidistant from the median or Q2. I mean Q1 to Q2, the distance, and Q2 to Q3, that distance, they are not equal. So in all these type of situations, basically the skewness is present. Basically, the measure of dispersion, measure of spread or scatter or variation of the variables from a central value, mean, median or mode. Measures of dispersion do not explain the real characteristics of the distribution. Therefore, to measure the real characteristics of the distribution, skewness of the data is calculated. Now, there are two types of measures of skewness. The first one is absolute measures of skewness and the second one is relative measure of skewness. It is quite similar to the measures of dispersion. Measures of dispersion also we have absolute measurement and we have a relative measurement. Absolute measurement will have the unit with as the same unit of the observation, whereas relative measurement is unitless. That's why in most of the cases, if there are two or more data sets are there with different unit, we can actually compare the distribution by using the relative measures of dispersion, or here in this case, relative measures of skewness. Now, absolute measures of skewness is equals to mean minus mode, or even we in terms of quartile we can measure, as we said that the quartile 2 is in the middle, so q1 to q2 the distance and q3 to q2 the distance, if they are equal, so absolute skewness, another formula is q3 plus q1 minus 2 into q2, or q2, you know, q2 is median. Now, the relative measures of skewness, there are two measures are very famous. One is called Pearson coefficient of skewness and one is Bowley's measures of skewness. In my subsequent video, I'll be discussing in details how to measure the relative measures of skewness, and we'll do couple of the questions to solve and to find the measures of skewness. That's all. Thank you.